Yes, Donkey of the Day for Wednesday, June 27th goes to American producer, director, and writer Lee Daniels. Now, yesterday a video surfaced from a Diana Ross concert that Lee Daniels and Dame Dash were both attending. Lee Daniels seemed to be front row waiting for Diana Ross to perform I'm Coming Out. But before that could happen, he was interrupted by the infamous Damon Dash. Now, if you haven't heard, Dame Dash is suing Lee Daniels for $5 million. None of this is new. Dash versus Daniels went to court a few years ago, and in March of 2015, they agreed to a lengthy settlement negotiation. According to Deadline, plaintiff and defendant entered into a confidential global settlement of all claims. Okay, it was memorialized in writing and signed by all parties in April 2015. Back then, Dame was suing for $25 million over an estimated $2 million that Dame Dash lent to Lee Daniels back in the day. Dame was supposed to receive co-executive producer credit and 5% on all amounts that Lee Daniels actually received from his back-end participation on a Richard Pryor biopic that Lee Daniels was supposed to direct, but none of this happened. Now Dame has a new claim, which is fraud and breach of contract because Lee Daniels hasn't held up his end of the bargain. Now, if you've been paying attention, Dame has been telling the world Lee Daniels owes him $2 million for a long time. This is actually Damon Dash on March 4th, 2015 via Sway in the Morning. Drop on the clues bombs for Sway. This is Dame Dash on Sway discussing the Lee Daniels situation. Let's hear it.
Put up $2 million. He had asked me to do The Woodsman and to put the money up. And I really liked the script, and I had some paper at the time. So I put up the money, and we got our money back, but then he wanted to invest in his first directing thing, and it was like shadow boxing. But, you know, it cost like $10 million, and the script was crazy. And I was like, Lee, I believed in the other script. This is my money to put into movies. It's for my independence. And he was like, I promise you, you'll get your dough back. Long story short, I didn't get my money back. And then, you know, we made a deal where any other project that he was on, until I get my money back, I would be on it. And then as soon as Precious hit, he just went missing on me. So then after that, we spoke, and he was going to put me on the Empire series. That was how he was going to squash it. You got to understand, just because somebody has their name on it, it doesn't mean if they're not putting up the money, they don't control it. And sometimes, like, black people get mad at other black people, like, you ain't doing this, and they think this, that, and the third. Be like, he ain't putting up the money, he's being told what to do. So more than likely, he couldn't deliver what he said he was going to deliver. So they tried to make it like I was something, like, you know, whatever it was. But I was just like, look, man, I don't want to put another black man in front of a judge, but this is kind of too easy. You know, but you can't just walk around owing me $2 million and you got it.
Now, I want all my peers to know one thing. You will never have to worry about me pressing you over $2 million that you owe me because I'm never going to loan it to you to begin with. Okay, now the reason Lee Daniels is getting donkey today is simply because nothing will piss you off more than a person who owes you money and you know in your heart of hearts they can pay you back, but they simply don't. When you loan somebody money but then you see them having a grand old time on social media on your dime, it will infuriate you. Dame Dash gave Lee Daniels $2 million clearly because he believed in him as a director, and he was right. Lee Daniels is prospering out here in these streets, from Precious to Empire to Stars. Even if he isn't in control of these properties like Dame just mentioned, he's still making a coin off of them. So there's absolutely no reason he can't put Dame Dash on some type of payment plan. Now, either Lee Daniels is having some type of money problems or he just doesn't respect Dame Dash enough to run him his coin. Matter of fact, let's not say coin. Not when it comes to $2 million. Okay, this is $2 million in cash. I want my money. Now, quick sidebar. All day yesterday on social media, and even this morning, people were hitting me saying you owe Monique an apology because she was right about Lee Daniels. Number one, when I was debating with her, it wasn't about Lee Daniels. We debated on her comments about Netflix and wanting more money from them. I don't know how you all on social media can take that debate we had about Netflix and use Dame Dash pressing Lee to justify what Monique was asking from Netflix. I don't even see how the two are one and the same, but whatever. Second, Dame Dash and Monique's issues with Lee Daniels are different for this one reason. Monique was a work for hire who wanted more money for her role in Precious, and rightfully so. Okay, she should have gotten that. But that's all about what you negotiate. Dame Dash is not a work for hire. Dame Dash loaned this man $2 million and never got his money on anything else back. If you don't understand the difference in that, I don't know what to tell you. But I do know Lee Daniels is worth $20 million. That don't mean he has $20 million in liquid, but he got enough to where he can start giving me some good faith payments. And Lee, you better not be one of these people who says things like Dame Dash stressing me about that little $2 million. Nothing is more infuriating than arguing with someone about something you loaned them and they refer to said thing as little. Dame stressed me about that little $2 million. Well, if it's so little, why haven't you paid me back yet? Okay? Now, I give money out a lot. Keyword is give. The reason I say give instead of loan is because I don't want to feel what Dame Dash is feeling right now, because the truth is most people who are quick to borrow are always slow to pay. And it's a horrible feeling when you're a person You know, when you're a person who you know has, when you give a person money and you know they have the money to pay you back, but they're slow to pay you back, Lee Daniels, pay Dame Dash the money you owe him. Why? Because you got it. And that's the way this is supposed to work. You pay me what I loaned you, okay, with interest, and keep it moving. You pay the white man when you owe him. You pay the IRS, you pay the banks when you get a loan from them, and if you don't, they come collect everything you own. Give your own brother the same respect you give the white man, okay? Now, the moral of the story of this for me is before borrowing money from a friend, decide what you need more. Once again, before borrowing money from a friend, decide what you need more. That money or the friend. Because if you're making promises you can't keep when it comes to paying back that money, you're probably going to lose said friend. Please let Remy Ma give Lee Daniels the biggest hee-haw.
Hee-haw. You stupid motherfucker. Are you dumb?
Am I missing something in this situation?
No.
Okay.
No.
All right,
No.
just making sure.
I lend
hate
you
when
money.
people owe me money.
Give me my money back. And like Charlamagne said, that's why I don't lend anybody money. I'll give you
I'll
money.
give you the money.
You know, because I know.
Can
you
I have
probably
$2
not
million?
give back. No.
So you just said.
He said no, though. He has the right to say no.
I said no.
But you
respect
just said
his
you
no.
give people money.
I
Stop
said if I
pushing
do,
him.
I do give somebody money, I'm going to give it to you. I'm not going to lend it to you because I don't expect it back.
I borrowed money from you before and you made me pay you back.
That is true
So you're lying.
because you have it. You didn't have to
I'm
pay me back.
confused.
You know, if you say, Envy, can I borrow $20? I don't expect it back, but if you give it to me back, I'm going to take it.
But I've also seen you say sometimes, let me get $20 because that's the type of relationship y'all have. You gave her 20,
Right.
and then when you need it, she gives it back to you.
Correct.
That's cool.
I expect my money back though.
I actually hit Dame yesterday, and I said, I'm surprised that you are not, charging this man interest at this point. And he said, oh, I definitely am.
Yeah, he's suing him. He got to pay for lawyer fees, court fees. You got to pay for pain and suffering. You got to pay for all the time that I could have put this money somewhere else. Absolutely. Yeah, if I gave you $2 million, I want my money.
And the worst thing about this situation, man, Lee Daniels didn't even get to hear Diana Ross perform I'm Coming Out.
You stupid. You are stupid.
This is
You
the
are
worst
stupid.
part about this whole situation, man.
And Lee Daniels better just be glad it wasn't old Dame Dash, because maybe Dame Dash maybe 15 years ago, I don't think it would have went like that.
You ever been in a club and your song is on and somebody talking
Oh,
to you in your
man.
ear and all you want to do is get
The
your
worst.
groove onto that song? I'm Coming Out playing in Dame Dash and Lee Daniels' ear about this money.
How you know he's waiting to hear that song?
I just got a feeling. I just got a feeling.
You a jerk. All right. Well, thank you for that donkey of the day.